I gotta check out, man.
Yeah.
Alright, yo, what's up, folks? We got the Essem show with my fucking man, Ricky Gettin Racks.
Yes.
Woo! Let's fucking get it. Like, man, this is so great to be here. Like, me and Ricky, we have just been fucking chilling too hard. Like, chilling too hard, and like, shit is just going too well. Going too well.
It's definitely a good holidays. Oh man, this has actually been the best Thanksgiving I've had without being traditional. I didn't get a turkey or nothing like that. This year.
You didn't get a turkey?
No. Yeah. My girl, she just asked me for fried chicken and macaroni and cheese.
Wow. Damn.
Yeah, I got it packed for them. They cooked it up. And my daughter, she ate she never eats fried chicken. She actually ate it this time.
That sounds much better than any turkey. Because
Yeah.
like turkey's a very dry meat. Like,
yeah.
so it's not a very tasty meat.
Yeah.
But you know when you fucking get the chicken and the mac, it's just so much better.
So much better, man. And I'm from the South, so you know.
Right.
It's definitely a thing. Oh,
yeah. Alright, so let's get into business right now. My man Ricky, like, he's a talented individual. Like, you see Martin Scorsese in his works. You know, you see a lot of Spike Lee with the storytelling, and it's like, I am just shocked at like how good your videos come out, man. Like, I am just so shocked. It's just like incredible. Can you tell us about your process for video making?
Yeah, definitely. For real, I get into the zone. And I feel like when you find something that you can get into the zone in and not find it as like work or tedious, that's when you know you got something. That's when you can really build on that skill.
Facts. Big facts.
I find myself in these situations to where I feel inspired to just pull out a camera, like, I need to let other people see this. So I'm usually just recording something and thinking about what I could do with that recording. So, I had a project recently, Halloween, or it was called Horror in the Hills, but it was meant for Halloween. It's going to be continued after Halloween. It's unique, and it involves the area that we live in, and different scenery. And it's beautiful and relatable to everyone. So it's definitely something I'm excited about. Yeah.
Dude, that is so cool.
Yeah.
So I see a lot of horror movies in your work. Like, you want to like let us know some of the best horror movie films you worked and like which ones inspired you and stuff?
Oh, man, yeah, you got me thinking because not many people know this. I grew up goth. And that means a lot to like, I was the kid at high school walking around with a guitar with my nails painted black. I had hair, but it wasn't like, I had that kind of goth clothing, I guess. What was the label called back then? I don't really remember. Oh man, it was a brand that was really big. Hot Topic had it. Dang, I don't remember it. But yeah. I used to listen to a lot of music like Marilyn Manson and like Rammstein, really grungy, horror type inspired things. So I used to have a lot of I guess poetry and art that portrayed that as well. As far as movies go, I mean, you ever heard of Lords of Salem? Rob Zombie?
Ooh, no, I don't know if I've heard that one.
Man, yeah, shoot, he's an amazing artist. He made a movie. He made a few movies, honestly. I think he even did a few Halloweens. But yeah, he specifically did this one, him and his wife, and it was just immaculately beautiful. I like to call it more of a theatrical horror movie because the scenery, the way it's made, I don't know what to describe because I'm not professionally like a film or a director, so I don't know how they call it scenes that transition and stuff. But it's beautiful. It's a great horror movie. So I bring inspiration from all of that, honestly, because I'm not confident. I still got those same ideas though sometimes within those arts.
Man, that's some interesting stuff. Like, that's so cool. So are you more into like, I know you're into rap right now, but like, what are your thoughts like on the whole emo like scene of music and stuff?
Oh man, it's changed. Or it might not have changed, as much as I just don't see it existing as much as we used to. But I met someone recently, Swaco the Child. He has a lot of he has rap music. He actually has songs with the Migos, and a few other artists that I don't particularly remember offhand. But he also has a few, I would say punk rock or like emo type songs, which he actually wants to push more than his rap songs, and I respect him for that. So I dig his music, and I just want to there's a lot of artists that I don't see doing that, even though I feel like they want to.
Right,
there are artists
right.
like Post Malone, he does multi-genre things, but it's just back in the day, I guess metal, rock, stuff like that was more on top than it is now.
I think you bring up a good point. Like, a lot of people just stick to a genre just because, like, it sells,
Yeah,
Like, no one's probably gonna buy the fucking, emo or, grunge, fucking, what's it called, genre, or less people have eyes on it, so that's just instantly makes the price go down. But yeah, I agree, it's definitely a very big part of like music these days,
I feel it's like a shift coming around for real. I didn't grow up in a time where music was, like hip hop just starting out, like 60s or 50s or something like that. But I do know that from artists that are coming out now, they emulate a lot of what used to be big back then. It's kind of like styles kind of rebranding, regenerating.
Right.
20 years from now, we're gonna be back where we were.
Dude, yeah,
it's gonna be big again.
I don't know if you saw the David Foster Netflix special. Really good. Yeah, dude, I highly recommend that one. It was just like this music exec was talking to Michael Bublé, and like he was just like, hasn't there already been a Frank Sinatra? Because they have the same vocal register, same person, and he was just like, I'm the only one that's living.
Yeah.
See, bro, like things just fucking just recircle back out,
It's really true.
It's just the blueprints are out, I feel. Blueprints are out for everything. You just gotta fucking do it,
Really.
Blueprints are out for a lot of things,
Those sour punches.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's get it.
Eat up, man. Eat up.
I outdid myself about it. I usually tell myself to don't, but it's hard having kids.
I've been fucking tearing through candy. Like, candy is just, it's an everyday food for me,
I can't do that.
It's an everyday, it's just so tasty. Like, if you don't like candy, then like, you're not enjoying life. You gotta fucking taste the candy.
That's true.
You gotta taste the candy.
Have you ever heard of a guy named Action Bronson?
Oh yeah, great guy. Right, yeah. He has great music, great videos.
I wish he would come out for what was the show called? Essem. Action Bronson or something. It was a great show. It was a little podcast I did.
Yeah, bro. So tell us about like how nature has inspired your works, because I know like in all your works, like it seems like a lot of nature is involved.
Oh yeah, I moved here from Maryland, which goes all around the other side of the country. Very different scenery. Very hard to get to the beach as opposed to here. So when I got here, I was just amazed about everything, like the palm trees, cities that I've seen in movies. South Central, it was dangerous. And then I just moved to Lindale and experiencing the mountains and being able to work out and just go out there and walk and just be free. I love it.
Right.
Before I came here, I went to Vegas for about 6 months because that's where I was initially thinking about moving. Vegas is definitely different. It's very hot. Yeah.
Vegas seems so nice. Like, I've only been once, like when I was a little kid, and it seemed just like a place that you want to be.
Oh yeah, it's nice. It's tropical. I think like right now might be the time to be there though as far as the heat goes. It got 126 degrees.
What?
Yeah. My arms got sunburned. I never get sunburned.
To be honest though, I feel like I've dealt with some hot ass temperatures before. I haven't minded that. Like,
Oh, yeah, true.
dude, I was in the desert one time in Israel on this trip, and like the sun was on me at like 120, and it felt good. Like it felt good to me. I don't know.
Well, shit.
It felt good. Like it was
Yeah.
just like, this is fucking nice and toasty. Like
That sounds
I love this feeling. Like
That sounds
sure,
good, yeah.
sure it's a health hazard though. You know, like you
Oh,
said,
yeah.
bro. Like I would get fucking burned up.
Yeah.
You know, but.
I didn't look so scared. I didn't.
Oh shit. Hold on, let me just fix this
Oh,
one.
yeah, definitely.
Damn, bro, great stuff so far.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, yeah, so fucking, you know, I want to get more into the music, part of your, talents. Tell us a little bit about your music inspirations. I know we got some Marilyn Manson in there, but tell us maybe about some of your goals and, inspirations and, you know, where you see your career headed in these next coming years. Because, like, you know, I see your social media pops off. You
Yeah,
know? It's been popping off. Like, it's
honestly,
been popping off. You had that one funny ass vid with the DoorDash.
Yeah.
Like, that shit was
Oh,
great,
man.
bro. That shit was great.
real life situations. Oh man, so for the music, I've been just kind of like putting out work, not really promoting it. I haven't really been taking it seriously, but I do want to really like kind of curve my skill. I want to actually be more of a singer.
Oh, okay.
You know, a lot of people tell me I look like T-Pain. So, you know, he's a really good singer. I actually kind of feel like I can sing when I, you know, am in the mood to. So it's something I want to be able to do. That will be the time where I, you know, kind of promote myself as, you know, an artist. Because, yeah, that's better than rapping. I feel like in this type of game. For me at least. Because, yeah, I got to let you hear some of the old music. I have put out a lot of stuff on SoundCloud and YouTube.
Let's get it going.
Yeah, definitely. So, one of my oldest songs. And I was listening to this on the way here.
I'm so excited to hear this. I am so excited. Do you have a speaker or anything?
I do not, bro.
Okay, nah, it's fine. We'll just play it as full as it goes. Play as loud as it goes.
So yeah, this one is when I was in Maryland. I would say it was about right around the same time Little Yachty dropped this
Oh,
song.
one night?
Or no, it was back when he dropped like his first song.
What?
Yeah, what was it? With Flamingos. He doesn't even sound the same from back then anymore. But
Yeah, because like one night is like, that's a while ago.
Yeah.
You know, but-
I would say like 2016. Yeah, 2016. And it kind of inspired me to just like, you know, start it up myself because I was in a place where I didn't really have much. So, you know, I just decided to start singing and using my phone and recording wherever I could.
That's great, man.
Yeah, this is one of the tracks that I call it MDMA.
That's a fire name.
Yeah, my mom actually likes it.
That's great. Yeah, I feel like moms always like the songs that like you at least expect them to.
So yeah, we would do everything that the trap people used to do, just get beats offline and just rap to it.
Alright, man.
You can tell the beats like 2016.
Yeah. This is huge. This is huge.
Yeah, I had a flow back then too.
Yeah, like this is a great flow. Yeah, dude, this is as hot as anything I've heard.
Right?
This is as hot as anything I've ever heard recently. As anything.
It is gangster. I mean, trapping in
I think this is your lane right here, bro. Like with these like catchy choruses, you know, and like singing and then rapping some parts.
Yeah.
Because I know you want to stick to the singing lane, but it's like rapping is getting so big, you know?
Yeah.
Like, look at Eminem. Like, he's one of the best-selling artists of all time, and he's a rapper. Jay-Z, he's one of the best-selling, like, rap is fucking coming up these days, you know?
That's true, you're right.
It's like, I feel like all the best sellers these days are rappers. Unless you're, like, fucking Adele or some shit, you know?
Yeah, you're right about that, huh? I think I have another one I'm gonna listen to, actually. Yeah, I do.
Put it on, yeah. So, bro, like, this is a banger, you know? Like, that's popping off on TikTok. That's fucking popping off on anything. What's your YouTube channel?
So this one's just for Kiko. I used to be an otaku, so I used to actually draw a lot, and that's what I've been telling about it.
Very cool. Okay, yeah.
But
I gotta see some of those pictures.
yeah, see, I made this name back in like 2000 probably, 2001. We never changed it. Should you list it? See, you can buy it, so.
Dude, this is heat. Like, this is just bringing, like, good energy. You know? This is fucking bringing out vibes. Bringing out vibes tonight.
CJ100 on this.
Bringing out the vibes tonight. Bringing out the.
Yeah, this it's funny too because I ended up making more music afterwards, kind of like on my own, and it's a better quality to be honest.
Like, these are fucking unreal. You know what I mean? Like, these are unreal.
Check this one out.
No one's making better music than this right now. For real, you know? Like, there might be a little better productions and fucking, you know, more effects.
Yeah.
Auto-tune, but like, the heart and soul of this,
it's
it's as good as anyone, right?
That's very true.
It's some good stuff, bro.
I've
It's very good stuff.
I've seen a microphone now I used too.
Yeah, it's like microphones are lit, but like I like getting into the actual studio, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, good too. This is all on the phone. All of this is on the
Wow, that's impressive. That's an impressive editing. Oh, shit. It's a great workout song.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've worked out a lot to it. See, when I make this music too, like I said, I get in the zone. That's why, the poetry and the art to it, it gets really violent, and I can't really control it. When I used to write poetry, it used to be really dark.
Yeah, that's a great topic. You know what I mean? That's why, like, I saw this thing, like, how now chords aren't going to be able to use rap lyrics anymore.
Yeah.
And it's like, come on, like, in these rap songs, like, and stuff, like, people are just fucking expressing anger inside, you know? It's like, It's everyone has it, you know. Everyone has it, and it's just artists put it out there. They put out all their feelings, you know.
Exactly.
Artists put out all their feelings, and like some people aren't gonna like all of them, but it's just, you know,
That's true.
it's all the feelings. Dude, but
one
this,
more. Video good. I made music videos too.
you got some music videos also.
Yeah. Tell you, I was in the desert. And I made this in the desert because I was so bored.
You know, that's what a lot of great things come from, though, being bored. It's like, when I'm bored, I fucking know that's the time to fucking get my money up, you know? Jolly.
I used to be doing production. I kind of use TikTok's effects afterwards.
Oh, cool. This is awesome. Got the moves.
I was breaking out of it too.
Got the moves. Ooh, this is a great music here. This reminds me of Kanye West Bound 2 music video.
Oh, shit, nice, yeah. I probably have never seen a Kanye West video.
What was that?
I've probably never seen a Kanye West video, to be honest.
Oh, it was very good. It was very good.
Some of it's fun stuff. Figured out how to use auto-tune.
Yeah, dude, this is some great advice. Like, this sounds really nice.
So I was gonna say earlier too, there was a mountain in Vegas, right? About 30 miles from Vegas. But 30 minutes. And the grades were literally to the point where it's snowing.
Wow.
Yeah. And so I found that so inspiring that I made a music video up there. And I was that's just over there. Yeah, Grand Canyon. It's not really the Grand Canyon, it's called Mount Charleston.
Wow, I gotta see this one. Alright, yeah, after this one, let's hear some more about you though, because you know the audience can't see you.
That's true, right? That's the deal.
Jeez.
That's a new thing.
I mean, man, these videos are awesome. These videos are awesome. A rising star for sure.
Hell yeah.
A rising star in the game. Ricky Gettin Racks.
Hell yeah. So we know videography pretty well.
Ricky Gettin Racks is, telling you, fucking one of the best photographers, videographers I've seen. You know, I've met, you know, like, man, I love videography. It's so cool. Like, can you tell us a little bit about your education in the videography? Like, how did you learn to shoot these videos?
I think for me, it was my first job because I used to work at a radio shop. That's my first work.
Okay, yeah. That probably gave you, like, some great inspiration.
Oh, man, I used to have access to all the technology that used to come out. And this was back in 2011. Well, no, I started in 2010. But 2011 was when I was able to switch to a store in Bethesda, which the manager was so lenient. He used to teach me things like the Linux system, you know, different hacking techniques and stuff like that. And yeah, I used to like get cell phones all the time and like, you know, do different things. You got apps and stuff like that. It used to be fun.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
Man,
that's very cool. So what's your technology arsenal look like these days, bro? Like, what do you got in the toolbox?
Honestly, for me, I'm just kind of working on my skill because I noticed that nowadays, especially with TikTok, there's a lot of people, and YouTube's always been, there's a lot of people looking for people good at making intros or like
Ooh, right.
transitions or editing. So I've been trying to like work my craft, put out my own stuff, and show people that hey, I'm here. I can kind of do this too. And,
Right.
kind of build a portfolio. But honestly, I would love to like learn coding because at some point I when I'm making an app, I have like really big ideas.
Very
stuff
nice.
that I want to do. Yeah, so
Very nice.
that's something I've never touched. I knew a guy who did coding and made his own video game back in DC, and I kind of wanted to teach from him, but he ended up taking a bunch of Benadryl one day and like fucking himself up to the point where he didn't know coding anymore. So
Whoa.
yeah, that's crazy.
Sheesh. Yeah, can you tell us any tell me the crazy story that's happened to you,
Oh man.
so the audience can get to know Ricky Gettin Racks.
Jeez. Oh man, I would say let's see. Should I keep it R? Not R. Should I keep it PG-13?
Hi, you can
No.
say however you want it.
Oh man,
I don't. People don't give a fuck. It's a good story. It's a good story.
Let's see.
Tell whatever you want, though.
I got stories from. I used to know a guy in high school that we kind of just like took adventures. As far as I would say, I used to call myself more of a soccer nut. If you know what that is, it's kind of someone that would just indulge any type of drug or any kind of like substance.
Yeah, same.
There used to be a substance called dextromethorphan that I used to be a really big fan of, and I took it for the first time. There used to be like gel capsules. I don't know if they have them out here, but it's cough suppressant. It's
Oh
So
yeah,
it's-
yeah. That's
it's-
some great stuff.
Yeah.
That is some great stuff.
it is. It's been about, man, I would say I've taken it over the course of 12 years. And
Wow.
the first time I did it, I took about 60 of the gel pills, which would equal out to 3,000 milligrams. It was a lot. I reached a different plateau. And yeah, I don't remember a lot, which is big, but I remember being on a train that turned into a cartoon at some point, which was extremely tricky. Afterwards, I was able to smell colors and stuff like that from the remainder of my trip. But it was extreme. It became a psychedelic experience more so than it's classified as a depressant slash dissociative. That's what it is. So yeah, from there me and my man Vines, we experimented with a bunch of different substances, like really drill, like other things we get our hand on, let's say whiskey, 25 live. A lot of stuff I don't remember, but yeah, basically,
Wow,
yeah, remember it.
that's some crazy shit, bro. Hell yeah. Yeah. So, tell us a little bit about your hometown of Maryland.
Yeah, oh yeah. So Maryland is honestly it's very similar to California. It's just not tropical. The place that I was from, I started off in DC. Actually, let me start off. I was born in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I don't know if people know that.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah. My mom and me moved out to Maryland when I was 4.
Nice.
Yeah, it's from there. We just kind of started off like from a rock bottom, like we were homeless in the shelter. The reason why I moved, she was in a domestic favor for my dad. They got too crazy, so she decided to just dip. So it was for the best. And she was into nursing at the time, so she, I guess, found college that was able to take her to DC. And yeah, so we went and she met my stepdad. And yeah, we grew up, had houses and stuff like that. Stuff got better. At the time, they're still not together, so stuff's pretty cool. But yeah, I moved from DC to Maryland. I would say I went to 8 different elementary schools, 2 different junior high schools, transferred high school 3 times, and yeah, I went to college in one place, which is cool. It was the only time that I stayed in one spot. But yeah, I moved around a lot.
That's very cool. So what brought you out to LA
Oh
in the
man,
West?
I always wanted to come out here. I just never had I guess the capital to really back myself to do it.
Right.
And I guess when I was 18, I really started talking about it because I knew this is where I wanted to be. At the time, I was into anime and music, rock and roll and stuff like that. And this was kind of the place where I kind of started out. And then of course the drum scene, MC and stuff like that, more so
Right.
here than out there. So, you know, I had that ambition, but I also got caught up with, you know, relationships, and that kind of started, you know, kind of tying me down to my area. I had my first kid at 21. So,
Very nice. That is so awesome. Yeah, how's being a father?
Oh man, it's good. I have 2 daughters. One actually is all the way back in Morady with her mom, and the other one I have right in the house. And they're both beautiful, man. I mean, one's 8, one's 5, and they're very similar. You know, they don't really, you know, interact with each other as much, but they both know each other. You know.
That's amazing. That is amazing.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up, guys? We're just shooting a little film here. Feel free to enter in. Feel free to enter in. But yeah, bro, that's sick. Yeah, you know, like, I gotta say, moving to LA, best decision of my life, you know? Best decision of my life, hands down. It's like, not even close, you know?
Something about it was like prosperity. You know,
Right.
It draws to you when you're out here.
Right.
Especially if you're looking for it. If you're looking for negativity, you find it.
Right.
It's just what you make it out here.
Yeah. Dude, and then it's like the nature, it's like, you're not getting better nature, you're not getting better weather anywhere, in my opinion. Nowhere, you know?
Right next to the beach.
Right. Like, when you fucking walk onto Venice Beach here for the first time and, like, you see those, like, mountains and shit and, like, you're just like, you know what, I'm never leaving. Like, I'm never leaving. You know, maybe I go somewhere similar to this, you know, but, like, I just can never leave this shit, you know?
Like, I've been to Ocean City in Maryland. Very hard to get to, 4-hour drive.
Oh, damn.
Very, like,
Damn,
lots
that's
of flies,
tough.
seagulls,
4 hours?
Yeah.
I mean, that's honestly not that bad. Like, because it's like, if you're taking a 4-hour car ride, like, you're gonna have a day there. You know?
Yeah,
So you're gonna have a fun, probably day there. Right?
Oh yeah, it was fun times, but compared to just going up to Long Beach, chilling on the beach. I guess there's a small difference. Out there, I would be like immersed in the water. I don't worry about like sharks.
Right. Yeah, man. Sharks are some crazy ones. Like Shark Week, like Discovery Channel, really, they cashed in big on that.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That's a great idea. Like, who doesn't love sharks? Like,
There used to be a Discovery Boat next to Silver Spring where I used to go out for control station in Maryland. And those was just, you know, Discovery Channel building. We used to have a giant shark dressed around the building every year.
that's awesome. That is awesome, dude.
We're getting to the island, man. I noticed I saw a lot of coyotes out here, man. That's something else.
Yeah, the coyotes are out.
That's more.
Yeah, they are out, and I think they're looking pretty dangerous animals. I don't know though, are they?
Oh yeah. Yeah. They'll chase it. If you're running, they'll fly you up, bro. And then mountain lions too, you know. There's a video on YouTube posting, I think it went viral last month. Of a guy who was backing up, and a mountain lion was coming towards him. It's terrifying. If you had followed, I would have been over. You gotta see. I'm gonna tag you with it at some point when I see him.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, you gotta watch out here. I never think about it because I'm so immersed in the beauty of the nature.
Right.
I'm usually by myself. Like I did this in Vegas too. I went out in the desert, found this huge ass fucking hole in the ground that was literally like, oh my god, I can't describe it, bro. It was a different temperature and everything in the hole. I have a phone with a video on it that was the video I was taking. And what happened was, what scared me is a lizard in the bush next to me that I did not see. I was watching it the whole time. And I got out of there afterwards. I'm very symbolic of certain things. And just it ran me the wrong way. It was like a chameleon. It was a big ass lizard. So yeah, I think it was called Devil's Hole after I looked it up on Google Earth.
Wow, that is very interesting.
Yeah. So
You've had some crazy desert experiences.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Can you get into some of those?
Yeah, so not many people know there's a bunch of mountains in the desert right after, right, I guess it's the entrance of Las Vegas. A lot of people go up there to shoot because you can shoot, I guess, 100 feet over the highway legally. But I went up there, I on my truck because I came here in '98 for a tour to the south of the mountain. And I did it. I went up a huge ass mountain. Went to the top and took a big hit of salvia, which if you don't know, it's a huge psychedelic. Yo, I tripped out. I was able to just like laugh and be as loud as I was. It was great. It was
wow. That's incredible.
Yeah, it was incredible. It was the last time I did salvia. It's the best experience I've had. I've had some experiences on that shit.
What kind of like visions did it give you?
Oh man, for that one, I think the other mountain that I was looking at turned upside down. But I could tell I had such huge laughter that I was so focused on my laughter and just making sure that I didn't hurt myself that and just releasing it. It was great. It was something new. I think everybody needs to do that, to be honest.
Right, yeah.
It's like the feeling of freedom.
Dude, yeah, like the experiences, man, I've had using psychedelics, life changing. Yeah. Like, very life changing. You know, you see some real stuff.
Yeah, for real. We used to do the substance called 25-9. It's just like LSD, and it was supposed to be LSD. It was sold to us as 25 hours and 5 hours later. But yeah, I used to take it a lot, and it used to be just like, I guess like a grandeur LSD trip. But I would take it often, and that was the really weird part. But it was trippy. It was kind of like I would describe it as a very synthetic, like Adderall high to it. Like you would feel up, but you would also feel the trippiness. Like you see tracers and stuff like that.
Wow.
Because I was able to drive. Yeah, you know, I'm very casual about things I do and doing stuff. So yeah, I was driving a lot. There used to be this course in the neighborhood that would go around and it would come into the highway. And then I would get off from the back, so it would come like a track to me, like a race track, and I would just go hard on that shit. It was great. But yeah, that was one of them. And then also the LSD itself, which was so amazing.
Right, wow, man, that's really cool. Like, how do you like creating art on LSD?
Oh yeah, I think I did a lot of music on LSD. Yeah, I have a whole SoundCloud that I made. You kind of see the transition of my genre switch on that.
That's awesome. I gotta check these out.
Yeah, a lot of dance music on there, and like a lot of experimental things.
You gotta check these out. Check this out. Is this on your SoundCloud?
Yes, I can play it now if you like.
Let's play it on.
Yeah, sweet.
Play it loud though, so you know. People can hear it, yeah, so that the people can hear it. You know?
Yeah, what I do is I put it on and I put it over there.
Oh, good shit. Good thinking. Welcome to the radio show, where we only play hits. The Essem Radio. We only play hits here. We only play hits. If it's not a hit, it's not on the show. Because I hate bad music. I hate bad music. It fucking hurts my ears.
I should have got 6,249 plays on SoundCloud. And I was surprised because I was like, I didn't promote this song at all, you know?
Oh,
so this is it here. It's called Piece by Piece. I featured someone called Sarah Hartfield. And what I did was I found a website that allowed me to use other people's vocals.
That's so cool. Damn, what website?
I just really searched for that. Sounds good. I was just like skip low and stuff like that. Still, I fuck with it. I wish I would.
Dude, this is kind of like a club band.
Yeah, right. So where these moments, I was trying to do an album like 2 months ago called music. I kind of want to sing it. It really good idea.
That is.
I have a little trap in here too. Actually, good. used to have that little Masonic pad. You ever heard Masonic?
No, it was
Oh man, he used to have this pad with a bunch of buttons. Very symmetrical, but you can load different sounds on the pad buttons, and it just do a live show, like have all the pieces. It was so cool.
That's good. Let's let this one play for a little bit.
Yeah.
Dude, I feel like we gotta create a TikTok thing for this one.
Hey,
This one, like, I feel like it's pop off on TikTok.
I should. I never thought about it. I think I tried to put other songs on TikTok and it got weird.
Dude, we need some lights and some.
Yeah.
Dude, fuck. If we had some, like, lights in this shit, this song could go, like, hard at any lyric,
Yeah. Definitely. It's still so prevalent. I didn't think it would be so good when I made it.
Is that from SpongeBob?
I think so.
That's good. That's good.
Sounds cool. I made a little sounds in the background for this.
Indeed. Dude, I must say, you have great workout music.
Yeah, fuck. I try to choose those beats that are settled but still have that inner bump to it.
Right. Great boxing music.
But yeah, that shit was good, man.
Yeah, that is just some amazing music. Like, that is just some amazing music.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, get in the zone. All the art.
That is some amazing music. Like, Ricky Gettin Racks.
You know, I got one more thing for you too. I never told you, but I don't tell people in this, I guess, age that I'm in, but I used to play guitar.
Oh,
Played for 2
okay.
years.
Very nice. Yeah, dude, like, instruments, I feel like they're so important. Like, I don't know how to play any, but, you know, I feel like they're so important.
Mm-hmm.
Like, did you learn a lot from guitar?
Oh yeah, and I was self-taught, so I didn't really like learn it from anyone. But you know, you kind of do tablature, you kind of learn from other YouTube videos and stuff like that, and then you kind of do your own thing, and then that's when you make your own notes and stuff like that. But I did one song because I used to fuck with GarageBand, and they allowed you to do this thing where you could plug your guitar in and actually like, what's it called? Kind of like level it, so you can put it on top of each other, like make your own little song. So this is it right here. It's
That's
called Nice
awesome.
Song.
Let's hear this one. Put it close to the thing. This is hard as fuck.
Yeah, so we don't get to every genre. Almost.
That is a hard to go through distraction.
I wish I had a guitar. I'd probably still do it if I had one.
Dude, you gotta get a guitar.
I
Like,
should.
you gotta fucking do whatever you can to get that guitar back.
Yeah.
Like, so that was all live?
Yep, that was a Yamaha tuner that I used, and yeah, you can layer it. That's the word I was looking for, not level. But layer the tracks. Yeah, it was pretty easy. I figured out how to use GarageBand pretty simply. Like, they make it pretty easy for you to do. And as long as you know how to play it, you can basically record it and put something else on top of it, which is pretty much how I was able to do like the chorus of the a lot of that was just random. Like, I was just freestyling it, to be honest. So,
Wow.
you ever hear John 5? Oh man, he's amazing. He was the guitarist for Marilyn Manson for the longest time. Got fired, and then he became the guitarist for Rob Zombie. And he does his own projects. Big inspiration. He lives somewhere out here. Married porn star, everything. Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah, man.
What a guy.
Yeah. He plays the
What a guy. What's his name?
John 5. He did a few covers that I'm sure you know of, like Michael Jackson beat it. But it's all guitar. Even the vocals, guitar.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what he does.
That's impressive.
Yeah, fun.
So what's on your playlist these days, Ricky?
Oh man, shoot. I got some Rick Ross. I've been listening to a lot of Rick Ross, to be honest.
Rick Ross is one of my favorite rappers. He's the top 5 rapper for me.
Hell yeah. I mean, shit.
Rick Ross.
Entrepreneurship.
There's no one better than Rick. Like, he's one of the best guys. And, like, so happy for him. Like, all the success that like, he's had in his career. And, like,
I'm about to buy his product for his beard. He got Rich by Rick Ross.
Oh, that sounds sick.
He got some oil and everything.
Wow.
I support that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I support anything Rick Ross. Like,
this is his June, so I think I can probably get to his level by
you know what's crazy? It's like, if I only heard Rick Ross's music, I would like it. But it's like his videos make everything so much better.
That's true. I haven't seen many of his videos. That's probably my next step. I immersed myself to that album. Port of Miami too. I memorized the whole thing for real recently. It's hardcore. Cause I'm always in the car. I gotta listen to something like I blast the music like 100% on the volume. Try to make sure the bass is up and everything. Got some lights in the car and all that.
That's sick.
Yeah.
How's the song?
I drive a white Buick, so yeah, 2019 Buick Encore.
Okay.
Yeah, it's nice.
Very cool.
It's intense.
Yeah, dude. How are you liking the Buick?
Oh, it's beautiful, man. It's so smooth. I had to drive up. I had a problem with it though. I had a leak for the engine coolant, so I had to drive all the way to San Bernardino the other day. Just to pick one up, and it was cheap. I had got it at the Cadillac dealership, and I found a shop that was about to do it for free, but I gave them $40 anyway. So they put it in, and I drove back, hit 120 miles per hour coming back because the car's just that fast. It's turbo time. So yeah, it's beautiful. I love the car. Yeah. I went from a '98 Ford Explorer, so that's any car for real was painful, but this one especially being fully loaded, I like it.
That's great.
Yeah.
How were those country cross trips that you made?
Oh man, ooh.
Tell the listeners and viewers about that one.
So I would say, alright, so my first one was the most interesting and scariest because I bought a truck, 98 Ford Explorer, $1,000 in Virginia, didn't pay for insurance because you don't need to buy insurance in Virginia. Not many people know that, but there's a loophole.
Still? Yeah,
most people in Maryland, DC, they just get cars in Virginia. Just go with it. But I bought it and then we drove all the way out here. So we went up towards like West Virginia and went, I guess, like the middle way because we were intending on stopping in Oklahoma and visiting family. But we ended up just stopping in Oklahoma and just like staying at a hotel for a few hours. But yeah, so the first part of the journey was kind of just like, it was dark out. We didn't really get to enjoy much. We learned very fast that there's like no healthy food on the road at all. So I gained like a lot of weight. So eating fucking Arby's and stuff like that, Wendy's. There's some
That's
scary
tough
shit.
on the stomach.
Oh yeah, no, that's bad. Especially sitting down, like just not being able to digest right. Yeah, it was bad. Yeah, when we got to about Oklahoma, that's when it kind of got scary because Oklahoma is just like a weird vibe. I I don't know what it is about Rome. I'm glad my mom left when I was a kid because I couldn't grow up there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, shit. And then, you know, Arkansas, or was it Arkansas? No, it was Kansas. Kansas was weird, man. I saw shit that I can't explain in Kansas. Yeah, there was stuff in the fields of Kansas that was just around, like running around at night. This was
Whoa.
It was like 2 a.m. And it just looked like people, like naked people. So I'm just not sure what the fuck. I'm trying not to think about it too much, but yeah, there's stuff out there. Now that I'm across the country, I believe in things I ain't believed before.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
so
good.
it's different when you see it with your own eyes compared to like just seeing a video or like hearing conspiracy theories and stuff. But yeah, and then there was something that happened in Utah where we were traveling with my girl and my daughter. And my daughter, she had to, pee, and we couldn't find a truck stop. One sign that you know not to go to a certain truck stop is when there's no truck stop, like trucks there at all.
Oh,
We ended up going there for some odd reason, which is called Black Dragon Mountain, somewhere in Utah. Very scary place. Like, I got out the truck and it felt like I was like not on Earth anymore. It was very weird, man.
That's crazy.
My wife describes that when I asked her about it, she said she was about to drive off because she felt as though something was about to get me. And like, yeah, we ended up leaving. It wasn't worth going there at all. It was crazy. So definitely, there's different vibes out there, man. The country is definitely a weird place. And I think about America as a whole, but at the same time, we've only been in America for a few hundred years, not even. So there's stuff out there that we can't really explain.
Big facts.
Yeah.
All right, folks. I think we're gonna wrap it up. Ricky, can you fucking give us your goal, your biggest goal now in the next 5 years?
Let's see. We're gonna try to make $1 million definitely because we already touched on 6 figures and 7 is not that hard to come by for real.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah, for real. That's what
Get
we're
that
gonna
money
do.
out.
Hell yeah.
That's what I love to hear. Man, that's awesome, bro.
Hell yeah.
That's awesome. Alright, folks. Thank you for watching and listening. And thank you to the man, Ricky Gettin Racks.
Yeah.
He is on the come up, folks.
Definitely.
Okay? He is on the come up. So talented. So talented. And it's just a matter of time before this man makes his first $1 million.
Hell yeah.
But then after that, it's fucking 100 million.
Hell yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Right? Alright.
Stop it till then.
Let's fucking get it.
Hell yeah.
Cheers, bro.
Definitely. Shit. Hell yeah, bro.